I'm in the trap, nigga, be quiet. Water on me, bitch, I drip like a hydrant. I got all the perks so these niggas can't find it. Diamond in the rough, nigga, big diamond. Big diamond, big rich timing. Big grip, hit me quick with the silence. Spinning they block and we still can't find them. Thinking about money, the only thing on my mind. I got the money, I'm thinking about all the time. When I was broke, I put everything on the line. I'm so much, there's nobody to slime. Tryna fuck a bitch, but can't find the time.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Yes, lit. I see. Oh, that's fire. What is that? Flames?
Fendii with flames.
Oh, that's dope. So that totally represents your IG name.
Yeah, and I got the LA right here.
Oh, you got that today as well?
Yeah, LA. LA stand for Lenox Avenue. Like that's where I'm from, Harlem.
Oh, okay. Yo, that was one of my questions. And I felt the New York swag automatically. I was like, he's somewhere in New York.
Yeah, somewhere in New York. Tactical, move tact. That's one of my lingos. Like I say tact. It's like tactical. Pose that.
Oh, what's up? Shout out to you. Just
Yeah,
killed it.
go tune into
Thank you.
Yes. So, okay, about this tattoo, you said it's swollen. Did you get it all in one shot, or did you take breaks?
All right, so like a few years ago, I had got like flames on my arm, but my cousin did it. He just started tattooing, so I just let him do that just to show love. So I'm like, all right, he did it. It was fire. It came out fire like the outline. So I'm like, I know I already had a vision of what I wanted, and it's just like this. So he just threw the color and all that in just now. But we did that all in one session. The second like touch up.
Wow, that's fire. Okay, literally
You see
fire.
how swollen it is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's so red.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope. Shout out to you. You're a trooper. Like, you don't even look like you're in pain right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not in pain. I'm good. I feel I'm energized. I've been having like a great like year to start up. I'm still
Yes.
ever.
So, real quick, I want to say shout out to everybody in the live. I appreciate everybody in here.
Yeah, shout out to them. They're official.
Yeah, so I gotta ask you, why get the tattoo in red, LA?
I got it in red because it's just like I don't know. It just looks like it looks biblical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wavy. I just felt my
Gotcha.
bro told me it just go with my skin complexion too. So I just got red.
Yeah, it definitely fits in.
hmm And this is red on my neck, so it's like the color it go red. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not more.
I gotta ask you, how did you come up with Fendi as an artist name?
I came up with Fendii as an artist name because it was like I thought about Fendii. I'm like they be sleeping on Fendii, like, and they be sleeping on me at the time. My name was Dills before, so I'm like, nah, let me change it to Fendii. That's more of an artist name. Dills more of like my street name. Let me just change it to Fendii. And from then on, I just started telling people call me Fendii. And it just became
Definitely.
a wave. People liked it. They like, oh, Fendii, what up? I like how it sounds too.
I like Fendi too. And so the reason I was asking you where you were from, well, you had mentioned it already, but I was going to ask you because of your lyrics, right? So you had a line and you was like, I get money by myself, my nigga. I don't need no mother effing crew. You did say the word, but I don't say it. Everything I say out of my mouth is true. So that was an interesting line. So I wanted to know for you, throughout your music career, do you feel like you had a lot of support, or was it more like, nah, I'm gonna just get it on my own, and if people jump in, they jump in?
It was more like in the beginning, I was rapping with my cousins. Like I was watching them grow and do their thing with music. And it was a motivation, but also like I seen things that I wanted to do differently. So like now that I'm getting a chance to do that, it feels good. Like you know what I mean? When you got a lot of like creativity inside you that you need to get out. And yeah, like I just always had to focus on it by myself and be like, let me focus. Like as far as my personal life, it was more like focus on doing what I got to do, and not focusing on nobody like really guiding me because I ain't have a father or nothing to do that. But I had a mom, of course, but because as much as she don't know as much as a man could teach you, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of people experience that. So I think it's really dope that you have your music and you can put everything in there about how you feeling and things like that, and people can relate.
yeah.
So can you remember the first song you made? Did you make it like around your cousins?
Yeah. I made a song called Switching Up. It's like switching
Okay.
up, switching up, switching up. Niggas don't realize they switching up. Get up and go get some money. Don't stop because you never can get enough. Got dirty blunts, lean in my cup. The riches and mission the royalty. You know, it was some shit like that. I
That's
remember
dope.
it was fire. The people were saying it sounded like ASAP first, but it didn't sound nothing like him at all. People love comparing you to somebody who they feel like is from your area.
Hmm.
Especially if y'all got a similar flow.
Who are the artists that you look up to? Because when I was watching a music video,
Mm-hmm.
Tyme, there was an artist that came to mind, but I'm like, let me find out from you.
Who came to mind though? I need to know.
Okay, so I'm sure you get this a lot. Lil Baby.
Mm. Yeah, because of like my image a little bit, because like my hair and you know the complexion similar. So when you look like somebody, it's easy to compare to. And that
Exactly.
is one of my favorite artists as far as now, but as far as inspiration, I got a lot of artists that inspire me. But when I was young, I really liked that one. Like I even had a chain that was like a Mickey Mouse chain because of that. Because I was like the youngest kid on the block who was lit, like who was wavy, who people wanted to know. So I related to him in that way. And the older niggas on the block used to pull up on me like, "Yo, you want something? Anytime." They took care of me. That's why I want to give back when I really get to that point. Like, I'm not just thinking about selfish reasons. That's why I put LA on my head so they know like that's my focus. Like that's where my vision is focused on. Like the business
Nah,
community.
that's fire. So, like, what is like one of your dreams that you would like to give back to your community? Like a dream thing you can do.
If I could give back, like you know how like a wavy gym, like a place where people could go and just really have fun and turn up. Like they could like a basketball court. Basketball games is lit. I used to play basketball a lot, so I just like having a nice court in an area that people want to just pull up to and chill. Because a lot of stuff, a lot of good things happen. There's no fighting, none of that. You playing
Yeah.
basketball. Just focus on having fun and letting that energy out that kids need to let out when they're young and when they going through stuff.
That's true, especially because, like you said, like safety is like really important.
Right.
Um, I want to say shout out to Terrell, shout out to Lucky, shout out to all y'all in here right now.
Damn. For real, yeah. Yeah, my first
Yes,
photos, man. Hustle the photos too.
like your visuals, right? So watching the Time music video, you did two things that really stood out to me that I was like, okay, wait, we got to talk about it. So the first thing is that you shot towards the screen. So
Yeah.
you know people usually have like gunfire, but I felt like I got shot. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what did I do to Fendi? I didn't even meet him yet. Like, hold on. So that's the first thing.
At the end of the day, it's always shots in the hood. So I had to make it cinematic. And they go with the theme of my song. It's perfect. My bro just put that in there. My videographer. He's like, yo, let me put that in there. And it's just the way I move. It look like I'm me when I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
Now that's a fact. And then you also had like money in a pan. It's like you were stirring money, and I was like,
Yeah,
yo, this.
I was cooking up. When you cooking up, you making money with cooking up.
Ah,
Even if
okay.
I'm
So you
cooking
put
up
a
in the
spin.
studio, even if I'm cooking up in the studio, I'm still making money with every cookup. So you know what I mean? And
That's
everything I do
why.
is fire, and the guns is just it's lit.
Definitely lit, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to do that just for fun. It looked fun when you was doing it. I
I,
was like,
it was a girl who was supposed to be it, but she wasn't even it. She was tight after it came out. She was like, damn, I should have been in it. She was right there watching, like, damn, this is lit.
yeah, nah, that was definitely a fire scene, and it makes sense because you're right. Cooking up, it's like people don't usually do that, but it makes sense now that you said it. I was like, wait, that makes sense.
You know,
So watching your music videos, I'm like, you're really, really good at dressing, and your style screams New York City.
right.
So when did you notice that you had like a special fashion sense?
Basically, like I like pieces, so like I mainly focus on pieces, and then I focus on my feet. So if I see like a good shirt, I'm definitely grabbing it, and I usually always got pants already because pants is like once you collect those, you could wear those a lot.
True.
So once I get a right shirt, I like colors, so I like green. I like colors like green and red. Those pop all the time, so I usually do that and just make sure it's fitted because your shirt's got to be fitted. Your pants fit neat, not too tight because you need to be able to not sweat. It's summertime, you be sweating, your legs can't be tight up, but definitely that so your bottom can have a crease. And I like my shoes neat. Sometimes I tie them, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel. Like if I'm feeling loose that day, but if I'm business oriented, I like tying my sneakers because I'm moving around a lot.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely feel like your clothing stood out to me, and I was like, that's super super dope to me.
I was in
Yes.
I used to go to school downtown, and like I used to always want to do dress different. Cause I everything people wear, I don't want to wear nothing nobody's wearing. I always want to wear what I'm wearing. Like my friend make clothes, so I'll be wearing some of his items. I usually go to my bros who make clothes and try to get their clothes. Cause why not support them instead of supporting these other businesses that's taking our money for the high for clothing for fabrics that we could get for ourselves. Like,
Exactly. That's and I love that. And I feel like everybody now with the protests and everything, they're starting to support their own, like even if it is their friends. So I feel like we're definitely going in the right direction with that. Where do you come up with your best lyrics? Like, what's the process like for you?
oh, I like having fun. Like it mainly be about fun. Like. And then like sometimes I get in my feelings in the studio. I like getting in my feelings because it bring out the best like aspects of my personality. So like I think about all the like stuff that happened to me, and I just try to bring it to one song like every time. That's the motive. Just attack the beat and switch up. That's all. Transition. I like to transition a lot on the beat. Like if I say something too long, if I'm using the same flow, I like to just change the ASAP and just punch in right after. Sometimes right after, like say I say that. Hop on the beat and I'm swerving. I'll pop out in the curve and pretty young. You can chop, like I like doing that, like moving fast.
Gotcha. And then you just punch in after. So you're like a combination of like writing and then you'll just change it up when you get there in the studio.
I don't even write it. I just go in the
Mm,
studio. I usually make it in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
that's dope. Okay, that's very fast.
Yeah, I made time. Like time took me like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. If I'm focused, like I was on that song, I got in the zone at a certain point. I was like, yo, I'm not stopping on this beat. Like, my bro, like, nah, you got it, you got it. Like I know my producer locked in with me. Like he be like, when your producer bopping his head, you know that's the one.
Right, exactly. That's a very good sign. Definitely. I love the energy on time for sure.
Like, it's gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that energy up though on every song. I got way more heat. Like this. I got a tape coming out with my bro HBK. Like yeah, he's dope too. He's a dope artist. We working heavy. He believes in me a lot. So like he one of my first
Nice.
believers who really like yo, let's go to the studio every day. Aside from my cousin and the group that I was with, you know what
Yeah, shout out to him. I saw
I
him in
mean?
the comments a lot.
Like
Guys,
me and my cousins got so much music that was out there. Like that dance that 6ix9ine of them did, that's our dance that we created originally.
are
Like,
you
it's
serious?
been out for so long, like that people don't even know about it. It's crazy. And I wasn't even rapping. I wasn't rapping like that at that time. I was in the street. But my cousin,
That's terrible.
it is. But it's gonna get. It's gonna come to light. We can't give him the clout. He a rap.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's just crazy because I'm like, oh no, it happened to you too. I'm like, I keep hearing this. You're like the second artist. Like, I know that he stole somebody's lyrics, and now I'm like, oh, he stole your dance. Like, sheesh, bro.
We don't talk to the feds. My gang on my back like tags. I'm crippled on bottoms is red.
I definitely want to ask because fall back. He had a question. What is your favorite pair of shoes?
Christian Dior. Right now, Christian Dior.
Okay.
I love Dior. They they look good and they comfortable and they make you fuller. I love that. I be standing over niggas. Man.
Now that's what's up. Have you been wearing that for a long time, or is that like a 2020 thing for you?
2020 thing for me, bro. I've been in designer before, but it's just like I have my jealous and
Mhm.
shit. But like Dior is the most recent, and I fuck with their style. It's real sporty. The pants was G Star, the shirt was G Star, the feet was
Mhm.
Balenciaga, the underwear was Africa, the tank top was hands.
That's dope. So, I want to get into your favorite music video.
Right.
What is your favorite one that you've shot to date and why?
That one right there is Tom.
Yeah, well, what about it for you was like just it?
Cause like that day I didn't have nothing planned. Like I woke up with this spirit to just shoot a video. Cause I be going on my intuition. Like, and I know when stuff is gonna happen. So I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna shoot the video today. All my bros like, yo, bro, I'm with it. And we originally planned on doing me and HBK like video, and then after that, like we didn't have it, what video we wanted to do. Like we perfectionists, so we wanted to fix the song up way more. The songs up that we was gonna drop. So I'm like, bro,
Hmm.
let's just do Time. My bro was like, my videographer got there. He's like, yo, bro, let's just do Time. Like that's the perfect song for right now. And I had the green Jeep out, so it was like, why not? Like that's just a movie, like a movie, and I have money and printing the money, I get it. Like that's the first part, yeah. And I just automatically thought about that. Like, yeah.
Now that's what's up. I love that. So I'm gonna ask my questions, but I also love to read the comments. Lucky Harlem had asked if you could work with a known artist, who would it be and why?
Oh, I would work with Trippy Red though. I like his vibe. He's like
Really?
he's swaggy as hell. He dripped like me. Like me and him got. I feel like we think alike in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I like NBA YoungBoy too. Don't get me wrong. That's he probably number one on my list. But Trippy off some like humble shit. I fuck with him.
Yeah, I could definitely see you guys together. I see like some similarities there, definitely.
Yeah.
And even the voice too, like the way your voice is set up, like your voice changes.
I know. Like for some
Definitely.
reason, I always realize that about me. I'm like, why my voice change? It's like an instrument. Let me just put it to use.
No, that's a fact. Is it ever like hard for you? Because it's like your voice is dope. Because sometimes it's like a singing melody, and then sometimes it's like just harder.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on my vibe. Like that's how my voice sounds. If I'm tired and I'm like just thinking about a lot, I just talk like this. I like how I sound right now. That's that type of voice. And when I'm thinking, but when I'm
Gotcha.
in a good mood and I'm up, like I got that voice that's deep and you gonna hear it.
Yes, yes. I definitely hear it. I think that was one of the things that stood out to me when I listened to your music. I was like, okay, this is fire. It's like I'm trying to follow your energy, and like I feel it because it comes through your words.
Right? You gotta just carry that energy through your words. Like that's the
Exactly.
translation for energy is words.
You had said this is from Smoke in the Air, by the way, for everybody that's tuned in. Who are you to me? I love you. No one else can compare. If I see you moving too slow, you get left in the rear. So this had me like, okay, so he kept it 100. Like, first of all, even though you love them, you're going to leave them? Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it. What specific situation led to this lyric?
I was in a relationship and at the same time like I was loving a girl even though like I knew like her ways wasn't what I wanted in the future. But it was just cause like I know what she been through. So and I love hard, so it's like damn, man, I'm not gonna let nobody go for no dumbass reason. I don't care if people don't like her or anything, like, you know? Cause I'm gonna stand on my like whatever I feel.
No, that's true. And I think that's what I felt through the song. I was like, okay, so he's real. Like, he don't care what nobody say.
Right.
It is what it is. He gonna do what he want. And I think that's like a really cool thing.
I don't like people who just act like they was confident their whole life. I know everybody wasn't, bro. Nobody. You've been through situations where people made you feel insecure or anything. You feel me? So
That's
anybody
true.
that feel like how I be feeling in my music, even though I talk cocky on my shit sometimes, it's like that's a new side of me that I had to like build.
I'm glad you got into that, to be honest, because I think a lot of people do assume the artist that they meet is the artist that they always was. And I definitely, it's a process. There's a lot of ups and downs. So, like, for you, was it difficult for you to build that type of energy to come off like cocky and stuff like that?
Not really, but yeah, only for the fact that I always be like I always reflect on my own shit. So like shit be on my mind for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So like to be cocky is like damn, that's a whole new side of the world I ain't really explored yet. Um, I had
Right.
highlights of it because females would be coming. Like I had a lot of females all the time. That's like
Hmm.
so people always assumed I was cocky, but nah, I wasn't really cocky. It was just, y'all felt like that,
Right. Like, it's kind of like on the person because it's not like you necessarily did anything.
right?
Yeah, that's true. So, I can't ignore this. Your bio says leader of demon music. Bruh, let's talk about it. So, what's up?
Right.
Is it? I heard this might be a label.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I'm trying to put that together as we speak. Like I got a team of people behind me really willing to like make moves. But I ain't really. I got to get that smoke for sure.
definitely. Well, what made you decide to pick that name specifically?
Cause like somebody heard my song before and they really like wrote demon music under it and they like, yo, I fuck with this on some demons. There's some demons. Like people always put the demon heads under my music. So it's like it just became like that. I ain't choose this. It just came.
Oh, I get it. Okay, did this happen during quarantine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like Demon Time was like trending, and I was like, I don't know how this happened out of nowhere.
It's not even that I thought about Demon Town because I was saying like dark shit in my music all the time. Like I always talk about dark stuff. Like if you hear Polo G, even though he's like a swag, you know, like
Yeah,
he still got that side of him that you see. Like damn, he's delicate as far as like how he feels.
right. And that's what I was thinking too. Like listening to your music, I was like, I don't. I mean, your voice does change though. I ain't gonna hold you. So I'm like, maybe is this where the demon part came from? Okay, but I get it. It
Yeah.
was
It's all of that though. Like you just got to think about everything my makeup. But now I'm a positive. I still believe in a higher power. You know what I'm saying? But at the
yeah,
same time, I feel like we all live in hell, like, or not even hell, but purgatory at the moment. So it's like we are demons in a way. Like, you know what I mean? We in darkness a lot of the time.
gotcha. That explains because I saw on your Instagram. I do a lot of research, so don't judge
You
me.
too. Then I like that though.
Word, thank you. Cause like one of your pictures, right? You took the pictures. The pictures was dope, but you didn't say you was in New York. You didn't say you was in Harlem. You was like hell, and I was like, hold on,
Right? It's just I'm I know what's going on. I'm aware of what's going on. That's just
gotcha.
how I look at it in my own world. Like. But at the same time, it's still it could be hell and it could be heaven and hell too.
Right,
It's my
It-
world. Like I do what I want.
gotcha. Did you feel this way too before quarantine?
Yeah, this always been my like, mindset though. People always be like, "Oh, you doing what you want to do all the time, and you don't listen." It's
Yeah.
hard to listen. It's like I got answers.
Nah, I get that. I definitely think like for like us millennials, and if anybody's a millennial, feel free to comment as well. I feel like we definitely don't like listening.
Right.
So I have to ask you the ultimate vision for the label. Have you thought about what you really want?
Uh, I thought about it like what as far as when you say want, what do
Yeah, so like you know how all the labels are pretty much different, like do you want to sign, like a Drake, a Lil Wayne and a Nicki Minaj, so where it's like everybody got to have like a certain swag or you know what I mean? Like
yeah, it does have to be like that in a way. Like I'm open to like anybody who's doing something authentic. Like you know what I'm saying? If you
yeah,
do something authentic and you definitely come and you understand where I come from, then we could. I might be interested in it. It just depends on how I feel and what vibe you give me.
gotcha. So you
But
don't have
I
mhm.
thought about it like this: like you see how there's good music, like demon music is like is the opposite, but it's like we still gonna move in the same type of way.
Okay, so when you say good music, let's elaborate.
Like Kanye and them, how they had good music,
Oh, okay, there. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
but there's demon music, so it's like two sides of it. Okay?
Oh, I see. Okay, I see where you're going with this. All right, that's fire.
Demon music, like if you be like weed is like we got demon gas, like there's some demon gas. That's like good. It's good in fire. Like, anything
Mm.
fire is kind of good. Like that's why I got the flames. I had got burnt when I was younger, so I got flames over it. So it's like that shit
Oh,
needs something too.
yo, that's super deep. Like in a fire?
Yeah, nah. Like I was cooking and like grease had spilled on me,
Mm.
so like my whole arm, like my skin came off and everything. So I was like fake insecure about that. I'm like, damn, I like, you feel me? People think
Yeah.
eczema or something is just a burn. I'm like, nah, let me fix that. I patched.
Wow. I love the fact that you covered it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to be creative. Sometimes you got to think outside of the box. So I think that's super dope that you did that and found a way to like overcome any insecurity that you may have.
Yeah, facts.
So, the qualities for artists, they don't necessarily have to be from New York. It's kind of just like a vibe for you, right?
Yeah, it's just a vibe. It's a vibe.
Hmm.
It's funny because I was just with one of Trippy Red's mans like the other day, Polo Mikey.
Oh, yes, yes,
We
I
was
know
chilling,
him.
we was chilling and all that. He fucked with me heavy. He was with the Demons and how
So somebody said they trying to hear that you and Mikey together on a
that,
record.
that might sound crazy. We was actually
Exactly.
gonna work. That's crazy because we was gonna work, but he had to leave like that day, and I had to go to the studio with my bro that day. So it was just a Discord and tell him.
Yeah, I think that would be dope. Y'all both have like really similar energies too.
Mm-hmm. That would be
Yeah,
dope. Push that.
yeah,
Push for that. That shit could go
exactly.
up.
I think that's definitely gonna go up. So I wanted to ask you in terms of performances, right?
Mhm.
Do you have like a favorite highlight moment where you've performed before? Or okay, yeah, all right. So let's get into that.
I had performed. I forgot the name of the club though. That's the only thing. I forgot the name of the club, but we had pulled up and it was just like it was the energy. It was a lot of people from all over the Bronx, Queens, and like we did a show and I think it was BB King. Me and my bros did a show there.
Nice.
Had it on tilt, man. Everything was we had the crowd like energy with us. So it was perfect. But I had like a short verse on the song, but it was powerful. You feel me? That short verse.
Nah, that's what's up though. Especially when people like you could feel the energy when people vibe out with you. It just comes through like very transparent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And I also I had opened up for Filthy Rich with my cousins before too.
Oh, that's fire.
In
Yeah, I've met
Arizona,
him.
in Arizona was love.
Wow, Arizona. Okay, wait. What was Arizona like? Because these places are so like in the middle. All right, no offense to anybody in Arizona. I don't want to say in the middle of nowhere, but in comparison to New York.
I can't say too much about it because I wasn't there for too long, but my cousin lived out there. He lived out there for a while. But it's like it's kind of deserted. It's to us.
Yeah, right?
It's deserted because it's like it's a lot of those. It's really cactuses that's just right outside. You might leave you outside on the road. You're not getting home until miles, like miles and miles.
That's overwhelming. I feel like for people from New York,
Yeah, it
like
was.
where do you go?
It was, but I just went straight to my comfortability spot, the
Nah,
bad
that's
kid.
dope. So, where are some of the other places that you've performed at? Or you can also talk about like career highlights too, like if you were super surprised when you met somebody or something like that.
I had met I met ASAP Ferg. He was on the block over there. I met him like 3 times. One time inside like DMV, then I see him like by the bike spot.
Hmm.
We took a picture and all of that. I also met Sway right in front of my crib before. Sway in the morning.
Really?
I'm like, yo, watch out for me. I'm coming. I told him this a long time ago. But that's when I was just writing in the notebook. Like, I didn't have nothing that I really felt like was content. That's why I never really pursued to hit him up and do all of that.
Yeah, well, now's the time. You definitely got it right now.
Yeah, now's the time. That's what the whole point about making that first song, Tom, that I felt like was going to do good. Because it's just
Right.
crazy. It's called Tom, and everything was on perfect time, and it been like that for like some weeks.
No, that's what's up. And I definitely feel like during this time it gives artists a lot of time to really organize and come up with their new plans and stuff. Were you able to go to the studio during quarantine?
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
studio, I was going to studio a lot during quarantine. That's why I was finding like more of my sound because it just felt like it's my element in the world right now. Like I got anarchy in my hand. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, like basically it's good, not good, but for you, it's like you were zone in your own zone.
Yeah, I was in my own zone. Everything go good in chaos, man. Facts.
That's dope. All right. So I definitely want to find out for you what is next. What can people expect? Like any EPs on the way, music videos on the way.
Yeah, I got an EP on the way. I got another music video on the way. I got two music videos on the way actually.
That's dope. Can we get some details?
One is called Treeshy with my bro Bugs. Bugs the Prom, that's his Instagram. We got it's fire. We already did some scenes. We had some females with us turning up. It's lit. That one gonna be on tilt. That was like later that night actually when I
For
did Tom.
real?
Yeah, later that night when I did Tom, I just went and did another video that same day, and I was like, I'm gonna hold this one. Let me just hold it. We did some scenes for it. We gonna do some scenes in Miami. He gonna do some scenes in Miami. I'm gonna do some scenes out here. Dirt bikes. Feel me? That's all I'm giving you. I
That's
can't give away too
lit.
much.
That's so dope. That's definitely a summertime vibe. And I gotta ask you about tree. Okay, so I just found out what a Trisha was like
Yeah.
last month. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm like, what is this?
Treeshy.
Yeah, so
You say
let's talk about it.
a Treesh is just like a girl who with antics, with the antics, or whatever you want to do, and she understands that she needs to like make you happy, or she could.
Gotcha. So what made you decide to do a music video for this particular song? Just because you wanted the girls in it?
Well, for Treesh after, yeah, I wanted more girls in it. I wanted to have fun too, and Bugs is like the perfect person for that vibe. Yeah, when we get around each other, we just energy, lit energy.
Okay, and this EP, is there like a little description you could tell us about it or anything?
It's called Demons and Heartbreak. Like HB, well, we don't got the full name for it yet, but it's gonna be something like Demons and Heartbreak, something with our names together, and we're gonna put like 7 songs on it.
Got it. So basically, like demons have feelings too.
Yeah, demons like been through stuff to become a demon. You know? So like there's times where you have to become a demon just to get through those times. But
Gotcha. All right, respect. All right.
everything we do got a meaning. Sure.
Yeah. So where can people follow your music and your sound and stay in tune with you?
They can find it on. Just stay tuned with my Instagram. Like it's gonna lead you everywhere. Like I'm gonna put all my music there first, and I'm about to get a Spotify and iTunes and all that. That's coming real soon. I already have one with my bros and stuff, but I gotta make my own right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was seeing that you rolled with like a few people. You have like a couple music videos with the same people.
Mhm. Yeah, those are my bros. Those are my cousins. Those are my cousins actually.
Oh, okay. Those are cousins you were talking about. That's so dope.
Yeah, we still building a
Perfect.
couple too. I'm just building a lot right now. I got a lot of different lanes that's just
Mhm.
open for us to just thrive.
I love that. Okay. Is there anything you want your fans to know before we jump off the live?
I want them to know to stay in tune with me because I'm lit. Like I'm gonna be the next up. I'm next up, like for sure. Like, feel me? If not next up, my time now, like for real. And just make those views on time go up because right now that shit need to hit 1 million. That's really a viral video. Like I
I
don't
love
feel
it.
me. That's why I say people be sleeping on Fendi because that shit should have been up already. But I'm trying to get that on World Star now. That's the next move.